crisis of an entrepreneur. A hurricane, it's a hurricane every day. Understand this. Been there, done that. I've been through hurricanes. I've been through snowstorms, tornadoes in my 50 years in career in business. Employees, raising a family, survival for myself. I tell you, hurricanes remind me of the pressures, the chaos, the destruction, the fears of being an entrepreneur. I'm going to give you an example. My second manufacturing company, I was ready to throw in the keys. In fact, that's what I did. So here's what I did. I met with my accountant, my financial advisor. I was probably 3 years into a deal that I started up a converting operation in Minnesota, and I was alone. I was single. I had close to 25, 30 employees. I was way over my head. I was personally funding the whole deal. I was doing all the sales, and I needed someone to talk to. So some of the best things I did were hire an industrial psychologist, talk to somebody, and constantly read information. It's really lonely. You know when they say the buck stops here, it's lonely at the top. It's all true. And my advice to be an entrepreneur today is you're crazy, because I've been through it. I've been through it. And I've had a lot of fears, a lot of anxiety, relationships that dissolved, always trying to be perfect. Expectations were always high. And it's just not possible. It's not sustainable. So when I went to see the industrial psychologist, she said, you know, Rock, she laughed that I was ready to cash in and say, that's it, it's done, I'm out of it. She goes, Rock, but listen, you learned something. These last 3 years, you learned this is an experience and education that no one else can get. You can't buy this education. This is a global education. And I'm like, oh, shit. Are you kidding me? This is painful. And it's easy to sit on the other chair, you know? And I'm in the middle of the day thinking about this and going back to business and facing people that I can't talk to. I don't share my shame. I don't share my defeats. The fears that I have about business and meeting payroll and providing benefits and motivating people to be loyal and that I'm loyal to them. And during a hurricane and during a snowstorm or tornado, you have to be there. You're the man, not in the foxhole. You're the person that needs to lead. That's what entrepreneurs do. And I was bred to be an entrepreneur. All right? So that was my education. Be your own person. Run your own business. Be successful. But nobody told me about how hard it was going to be. The resilience, perseverance, the energy to be able to come in every day. There's no sick days. There's no personal time off. No. And it's every day. Year after year after year. And it starts January till the end of December, and it starts all over again. And you can't sit still. And failure, it's true. Failure is not an option as an entrepreneur. You'll never come back. A hurricane, it'll eventually pass. Chaos, destruction. But guess what everybody does? The community, the world. You adapt, you change, you grow. An entrepreneur, you're on your own, bro. You're on your own. I don't care how many family members you have, friends you have. No one is facing this but yourself. You make all the decisions. All of them. And you're not always going to have the white hat. Believe me, you have to make some really tough decisions. All right? So that's what I wanted to share today, because we got a hurricane coming here in Florida. And I feel for all these business people, all these entrepreneurs, and so on that need to go through this, because you got to have a plan. It's a crisis. And not only do they think about their business, their clients, their suppliers, their employees, the families, your own personal wellness, you got to be there. You can't evacuate a business with employees. So I'm telling you, man, I pray for these people. And if I could do anything, that's the most I can do for now. Is just let people know that I'm here. I'll text them, I'll call them. It's really tough, man. It's really tough to be an entrepreneur and make that decision. Because there's a lot of people counting on you, man, and they're watching. And no one is perfect. Just do the best you can, man. That's what you got to do. So stay the course. Stay the course. Whatever happens, happens. Be positive. Know that people are there to help. Your people are there to help. Okay? I pray a lot. I have a deep faith. I believe these are times that are tough times. Everybody goes through tough times and challenges. Personal, career, business, health, all that. So I always feel, stay the course. Keep your promises. And understand that you're reinventing yourself every day. To your employees, your children, your marriage, whatever. So God bless. Good luck. I'll see you in the marketplace.